getting ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins...
Tua off the play fake. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 19 yards.
H.N. a first down carry. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to H.N. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Cake. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards.
Trying to run it in. H.A. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
With the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Tua. Pass it in close. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly 1 series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns the quarterback can throw in a game. You turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be driving him to get the win this week.
At the 26-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a Bills first down.
First turn of the game for James Cook. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A 28-yard pickup there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run.
10.
It's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Another one for Cook. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Bills.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
26-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Allen going to the air. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Allen on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Bucks now on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32, and it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Allen now on first down. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Robinson on the tackle. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
They go play action with Tagovailoa.
At the 28-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and very long. To the air on 3rd and long. Tagovailoa's hits. The ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it. So crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. First down throw for Allen. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, it's Allen. This one's caught. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Results in a fourth
Just about a
down.
yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Allen going to throw again. Into traffic, complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Another Bills first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Intended for just
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, Allen to the air. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 10, Dolphins 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Samuel now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First call here coming from the shotgun. They send a man in motion. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down carry for A.J. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. To throw, Tagovailoa finds his back, A-Chan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Connects with the open man downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Miami.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Tua setting up to throw. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
To Jalen's right.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Play action now with Allen. Cut out left. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And it's third down.
Third down and 7.
No throw. Third and long. Fights off the pressure. Escapes the pocket. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Brian Anger getting the call on the fourth down punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First down, here's Tua. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory. It's A-Chain on the inside give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. A-Chain again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he got 3. Making the call himself. Tagovailoa's hits. The ball is out. And it looked like a Bill got it. They're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He takes it down to the 33. He gained 11 on that play, and that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Allen. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Play action now. Allen. Caught out one. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Dolphins 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to throw, Tua. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here he goes, third and long. Here's a screen for Achane. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Second and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Allen looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air. Allen has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. Here we go, third and less than a yard. To the air again, Allen. Forced out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Again, Allen to the air. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again, it's Allen. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Escapes a defender. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
31 yards. That's another Bills. First down.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gain of 20. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 13.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out of the catch. That is a job well done.
And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen on 3rd and 2. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 24. Dolphins.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Bucks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He gets this one to Gadsden. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
7-yard gain. That's another Bills first down.
This is Cook on the handoff. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Now Allen off the play action. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. You can't blame them for biting on that play action. Brought down at the 1-yard line. You're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see. So when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Paulson good on the extra points. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
31. Dolphins 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Miami offense headed out there now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tour now from the gun. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to stop that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. It's his running back. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Cody Rachan here for the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Rachan running right. And he dodged the tackle. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
37-yard line. A gain of 9.
Trying to get it with the option. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's got a man left. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
Now a run with Wright. It's inside the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now run by Cook. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards, and the Bills first down. 1st and 10.
New set of downs from 37. They'll try the right side with Cook. Get some space around midfield. And he has this down to the 34. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now, Allen. It's incomplete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard.
Allen on the play action. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
22 yards.
We'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Bills 38, Dolphins 13. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the give, it's Lloyd. It's a tackle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And Allen will hold on to this. Cuts it to the... And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep running away with this. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. And send a receiver left. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Cater Kohu there defensively.
Now give left side to Lloyd. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can beat their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for Dolphins.
First down, here's Tua. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again, here's Tua. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes, third and long. Fits it through the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
There's A-Chain up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
And stick with A-Chain. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Dolphins hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Handoff here to Lloyd. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
11 at the 26-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Robinson on the tackle. That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.